Hey, Steve, Michael J. here. Listen, thanks for meeting Friday and providing an explanation to where you're coming from. I was, to put it mildly, slightly disappointed, and I'll explain why. Because you stated that you weren't ready to replace what you're doing right now for what I was proposing. And I don't think I was very clear in how I put things together for you. First of all, we'd be looking at reducing your ad spend that you're already on a pro rata basis. Your ad spend, we'd be looking at reducing that by 500% and increasing your lead generation by 400%. So what you're doing with pay-per-click now or AdWords, we'd be reducing that cost by 500% and increasing the lead generation by 400%. Pay-per-click has always been used as a tool for new businesses to generate constant leads for a new business in order to get known and get customers and revenue. It does not increase the value of your business, does not increase the value of your website. Also, you wouldn't be aware of it, but 20% of those clicks are by bots, so you're paying for scrapings that have no value to what you're spending. And a certain amount are outside the targeted area as well, but you wouldn't be aware of that. Not many people do realize that. But I dealt with Siphon Labs, and we did exhaustive studies, and it was actually substantially more than 20%, but I'll just leave it at 20% for now. And it was more often used for very large businesses that had tremendous ad spends, and then they would apply for a rebate from Google once they had the data. So understand the pay-per-click, which what you're doing right now, does not provide any value to the assets of your business. It does provide business, so it will help the numbers, what comes through the door, the revenue you do generate, no doubt about it. Will not increase the value of your business, nor will it increase the value of your website. I do SEO, which is different from pay-per-click. It has the highest return on investment for digital marketing of any form of digital marketing. SEO provides the highest return on investment, period. So what I had proposed to you, and I'll reframe it so you can understand, you'll be decreasing your ad spend by 500% and increasing your lead generation by 400%. In the past, at any time, if a business could increase the revenues by 10 to 20% a year, and decrease their costs by 10 to 20% per year, was considered phenomenal work on the part of the business owner. We're talking phenomenal numbers here. Ad spend decreased by 500%, lead generation increased by 400%. Now, based on a $1,500 per unit net operating profit, now, if it's higher, numbers are going to be higher. If it's lower, it's going to be less. So you'll have to adjust on a pro rata basis. But based on $1,500 per unit, what I'm proposing would bring an extra $500,000 to $600,000 per year in business that you're not seeing now. And we're talking net before tax profit. that will increase the value of your business asset, which is your website, to a minimum of $500,000 per year. So that increases the value of your business by increasing the value of your website by $500,000 per year. Now, in the past, used companies like Fritz Starber to purchase service industries, and they always used a valuation of a factor of 5. So let's say your website brought 500,000 because of its organic search reach. It has become an asset, and if you're turning over an extra 500,000, it's worth 500,000 extra to the bottom line of your business as a tangible asset. So if a company like Fritz Starber was looking to buy your business, I say, okay, 500,000 value on that website per year. We do it by a factor of 5, so all of a sudden that's worth $2.5 million. I'm not saying Fritz Starber is going to buy your business, but understand we will increase the value of the assets of the business by a substantial amount. So 3 things are at play here. We decrease your ad spend by 500%. We increase your lead generation by 400%. We increase the value of your business because the website is part of that business. It has no value right now, and it will have a minimum valuation of $500,000 per year just for that alone. So that's an important factor. So I just want you to be clear about that, and also understand SEO, which is what I do, and organic search is not plug and play like pay-per-click. You just don't hit a switch, turn it on. If we start right now, or even if we started yesterday, the very earliest we'd maybe start seeing some gains come the new year, which is going into the period of the slow cycle for your business. So it does take time. So waiting for it, let's say starting in January, that means 3 to 6 months after that, you might start seeing some results for it. So that's why it's important to start right now. I gave you a phenomenal deal to get you started and to get this in place so that it's a win-win for you. You benefit by it. So once again, pay-per-click is generally used for business to get new business when they're normally starting out. Another tool to keep business coming in, because as you spend, you will get something for it. Whereas what I do does take longer, but on a comparative basis to ad spend, we'll be able to decrease the ad spend cost by 500%, increase the lead generation by 400%, as well be creating value for your business. So the value of the business will increase by what I do. So I wanted you to be clear about that. So anyways, I'm going to leave that with you. Give me a call. Love to speak to you just to explain more if you have any other questions. But it does take time, and that's why time is of the essence, because when it does kick in, it's not immediate, and it will take time, but once we get you on page 1 and keep you there, the benefits far outweigh any minimal costs you're making to get this started. So if you have any questions, please give me a call, and look forward to talking to you. Thanks a lot. Take care.